Scale of 1 to 10, he's like at least a 10 in hilarious.
In funniness, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would let him be a stay-home guy, stay-home husband.
Okay.
As long as he
He's
made me
hilarious.
laugh and like rub my feet at night.
Yeah, he's gonna rub your feet though.
Yes, it has to be. Yeah, I got pretty feet. What the heck?
Wouldn't you feel like taking advantage though, if like he's living off of you?
No, as long as there is,
That's how men
it's
feel.
more about
Just kidding.
behaviors. Like if he's behaving in a manner of like he's taking advantage of me, that's different. But if he's given me, he's taking care of the house, maybe he's helping me file things, maybe he's helping me with my business in some way or some form, it'd be just different.
Well,
If
that
he
wasn't
has
what they
his
said.
behavior.
They just said comedy.
What about you?
Nothing too crazy, just something enough to sustain living. So I would say like 60 to 70 because a man's value isn't determined what's inside their wallet at the end of the day.
One question going back to you. So when did you start getting involved in S work?
Me?
Yeah.
Escorting?
S work, sex work.
Oh, I was like, I don't do that. For me, 4 years ago.
And was this like a prolonged conversation? Like, did you bring this to your husband?
Oh yeah, he
And
told
was he
me.
on board initially, or did he have?
He had his
concerns?
reservations. He definitely had his reservations, and we had good conversations about it. And with those conversations, we made a decision that this was something I was going to do. He kind of knew, though, for some reason. He told me 10 years ago, he knew some way, somehow, I would end up in the corn industry.
May I ask, what was his initial when you brought this to him? Was it a
Wait,
no?
how did he know that? What?
Was it
Yeah,
a no?
what?
Was it a no?
Oh, no. He never said no.
But what was his initial reaction at the beginning?
Like what? Like, what are you talking about? He kind of knew, I'd been messing around with social media. I was doing, TikToks, Instagrams, Facebook. So I was just like, hey, I'm thinking about taking this to a different direction. Plus, he had already knew that people in our lives had been asking me, like, hey, what do you think about doing this? I think you'd be really great at this. So I had other people in my life.
Wait, other people in your life? What do you mean?
Other friends that were saying, hey, have you ever thought about doing OnlyFans before?
Were they doing OnlyFans or just
No. I had one girl one night. Go ahead.
these were your family friends?
Well, they're more like friends from high school and friends from my previous work life and current work life.
Yeah. But it's okay. Some of your friends were trying to get you to do OnlyFans.
Well, they were talking to me. They're like, have you ever thought about doing
But
it?
so when you first brought the conversation to your husband, what was the period of time that elapsed between the first conversation and you so you started making content?
Probably, I would say, let's see, so this is bringing up February, March, April, May, probably about 2-3 months.
Okay, and remind me, what was his initial response?
Well, he was just kind of like I said, he already kind of knew it was being planted in my life, so he
But that
wasn't
was
against it.
You said 10 years ago when you brought it up to him recently.
He knew that in that, how do you say that? In that current time, he knew that people in our lives were talking to me about doing it, right? So let's say within a 6-month period of time, he knew that other people were asking me. He knew that the seed was planted in my head. So we had conversations about it, but go
Okay.
ahead.
So, that initial conversation, was he on board? Where was he?
He wasn't against it at all. He was just kind of like, okay, how's it going to work? How does this operate? What are you going to be doing? And it was multiple conversations. It just wasn't one conversation.
Was there any sense from you that you sensed he didn't want you to do it?
Of course there was reservations and conversations that had to happen in communication between me and him, but he never once was like, no, you can't do this. I don't want you doing this.
That leads me to my next question. Had he said, either initially or in one of these follow-up conversations, I don't want you to do this, and that was his final position on it, how would that have gone?
I'm going to be honest. I don't think it would have went over very well with me. Yeah, I was going to do
but
it.
expand on that. Oh, but you were going to do it.
But I was being respectful. I was having conversations with him and, talking
How
with
many
him.
conversations did you have with him?
Oh, we'd been conversating, like I said, 3 months before I even opened my OnlyFans.
Okay. But it sounds to me like he was not on board with it from the get-go.
Well, he wasn't against
But you were
it.
exerting pressure and influence to get him to accept it, because perhaps you could paint a picture for me. If he had told you, don't do it, you seem to be indicating there would be major issues in the relationship. Would you have divorced him?
I don't know if I would divorce him. I mean, that would be having to be a conversation that we'd have. But throughout my life in 24 years, I've sacrificed a lot of things for my marriage and my family. And this one, I wasn't going to sacrifice this time.
Can I ask, you do boy-girl content, right?
I do boy-girl
Do you
content.
do boy-girl content with him?
We do. We have some videos, but priority, not him.
So wait, hold on. You do content with other men.
I do.
Wait. This is a new development. Hold on. How many are you in the traditional adult content space, or is this just through OF?
Oh, what do you mean, like swinging?
Well, like in what's the place in Los Angeles? San Bernardino. Is that where they'd shoot all the? Like, do you do traditional?
I do professional?
Professional.
Yeah, I do professional.
And question.
And
you've been
independent.
married for 24 years.
Correct.
Have you been monogamous throughout the course of your 24-year marriage?
Oh, no, him and I have had multiple threesomes and other partners. Sorry, daughter.
But so at the beginning, was it monogamous?